Greetings, everyone. Sorry, I'm late a bit and need to do something. Just a minute, please. Keep forgetting. Oh, not paying attention. Because in this, sorry, this is plastic sound. I apologize for this. Sorry. So now on this Surah Yusuf, the story and what I saw, I'm going to show you and share with you. Um, anyone who doesn't stick to the topic will be ignored, right? So this, now I'm an ex-Muslim, ex-Shia, you know all that. All of you know this. And I have to come at this time because then it'll get too late. So even though I'm not that prepared for this live stream, I have to share this, I guess. And some Muslims not knowing how, like I get, they will come here like bullies trying to attack me, very vulgar, cheap Muslims here. And cheap things on thinking that I'm Hindu doing this. No, I'm not Hindu. And then they, someone had just had a cheap name on Sita. I will not allow this kind of things, these kind of names. Even though not being a Hindu, and if we had put a name like this against Fatima, the Prophet's wife or daughter, and the Prophet's wives, Ummul Momini, look what they do to Shias in Pakistan, right? Look what they did to late Junaid Jamshed, just because it was a misunderstanding. He left music, everything, for his religion. And then they went after him, some Pakistani Muslims, mobsters, criminals you are, and lying against me, like a prophet learning from him. So this, now you see from, so sorry, Westerners, Europeans, we have this really cheap people, cheap Muslims, right? Some of them, criminals, mobsters, and lynching, and God knows what. Left, right, and center, they think they have the license. Wild people, Muslims, some of them. Uncivilized, barbaric. Okay, so now, I'm sorry about this, to start in this way. What is wrong with Yusuf, the chosen servant of Allah, and what lesson is he being taught? The lesson these monotheistic prophets can't learn. Why? What is the lesson here? I did get an insight that this king was the one, this Allah says, is Iblis. Look who helped Yusuf. So I'm going to show you again on the story, taking a few important, that I feel are important for this, to show you the ayats from Surah Yusuf. Okay? Even then, these people, these monotheistic people don't, or prophets, don't learn their lesson that you can worship other gods, and a god you can worship the way you like, as long as your intention is clean. And look at these mukhlasin, like I was so shocked recently to go through examining the, when I was examining Surah Yusuf ayats on this other topic. Oh my God, mukhlasin, Allah has himself stated that Yusuf is a mukhlasin. and Hazrat Yaqub, his father, Mukhlasi. Not that it is stated in Surah Yusuf, I see, but came across the verse, that ayat that says, Joseph, Yusuf, right? In English, Joseph was a mukhlis, is a mukhlasin. God says he's a mukhlasin of us, chosen one of us. And where is he? He's in jail. He gets what not happens to him. And he's weak, as he himself says, a lot of things that I'm going to show you again. So for sure you realize what this is about. And I'm not opening the live chat right now. I'm not looking at any comments, sorry, until I finish this. So thank you. Sorry for this. Surah 12, ayat 7. Verily, in the story of Joseph and his brothers, there are many signs for those who inquire about the truth, meaning. And Yusuf Ali's translation, that was Maududi's. Yusuf Ali's translation is verily in Joseph and his brethren are signs or symbols in brackets for seekers after truth. So I'm a seeker, truth seeker. So what I found here, I will be showing and sharing with you. Then you see if you agree with me or not. Here to help the Muslims see for themselves, decide in a civilized manner, not intending to hurt anyone, attack anyone, or even like attack another person's religion because you feel your religion is being attacked, but on truth, saying things and putting things in the place of what the ayats are saying. Contradictions, if there are contradictions, then according to the law of contradiction, showing you, and the law of the Quran, rules showing you where there are contradictions in Quran verses, ayats, and what problems there are in the Quran, what errors, what omissions, what not, what misrepresentations, how Allah has put it, syntax error. I was asking if this is a syntax error. So many problems in the Quran I found. So not because, I have been, my religion, my former religion was Shia Islam. Believe it or not, some of these still stubbornly coming here, putting blame on me that I'm a Hindu. Those poor Hindus now in India, I don't know what they will suffer. So I don't want any false rumors or anything spreading. I have to make sure it's my responsibility that you know for sure that I'm an ex-Shia, ex-Muslim. And so those poor innocent Hindus for this get, this is not right, attacked or something in India or elsewhere. In Pakistan, they were they had spread many false rumors against Shia 12ers. We were taking it. I never took out their books and said, this is in your book, never debated with them. I stayed away from all this. I knew my religion and that was enough for me. Whatever they were saying against the fellow Muslims, oppressed by fellow Muslims, persecuted by fellow Muslims, not Britishers, not Europeans, not Christians, not Jews. I've lived in a Jewish neighborhood in London. I was never ever told what you asked, what is your religion? These personal kind of, my neighbors didn't. They were quiet and so peaceful and so civilized. Had a Jewish dentist also in London, living in London with my parents' family for 3 years in childhood. The lady, the dentist's wife, asked my mother, is it okay, since you are from the Middle East, that we can be friends? My dentist's wife asked my mother this question. Oh, so, is it okay for us to be friends? Because the dentist had his clinic in his house, right? And my mother and his wife were sitting in the kitchen at the table when she asked. I remember because then my brother was there. It was his turn, and maybe we were waiting for the dentist. I remember being there in the kitchen when she asked my mother. So that's okay. Now, and I'm slow. Please bear with me, and my performance is low. I haven't been feeling well. So, Surah 12, Ayat 7, so the story of Joseph and his brothers. In this are many signs for those who inquire or seekers, maybe of those of truth. Like Yusuf Ali has put it in bracket. So Surah 12, Ayat 111, there was certainly in their stories a lesson from those of understanding. Never was it a narration invented, but a confirmation of what was before it and a detailed explanation of all things. We find detailed explanation in the Bible more than we find it for certain prophets here in this Quran. We don't even find their names, some of their names or their, everything in detail is in the Bible, not in the Quran. More in detail, more explained, more in what you might call it, sequence. So this is wrong. A detailed explanation of all things in this, and guidance and mercy for a people who believe. Guidance. We'll see about that, right? All guidance comes from Allah. So, what is worship in Islam? Remember, in my on that previous topic, I asked, "What is worship in Islam?" One should ask, right? Quran doesn't directly explain what is worship, what worship is, but implies, leaving you to wonder, right? Like some would say that, oh, I'm in my view. Why would they say that in my view? Because about associating partners with Allah, is that just associating attributes? No, wait. If you associate Allah's attributes with others, then that is also shirk. So, is this against worship of Allah? Right? Then that means you're worshiping another by giving another the attribute of Allah. And we see in Surah Yusuf also attributes of Allah given, some certain attributes of Allah given to the king, and then Yusuf also gets it. And about the Lord also. Who is the Lord? The king is the Lord. And no objection on that. So, anyways, went on about this, leaving you to wonder. Iblis disobeyed Allah's command, so that is not worship, right? If you disobey Allah's command, then that is so that would be that worshipping Allah is also obedience to Allah. And then we see another ayat says, like Surah 4 at 80 directly, that obeying his messenger is equivalent, tantamount, or equivalent to obeying Allah. The same as obeying Allah. Many problems like this, right? Surah 4 ayat 80 says, so then if Iblis stopped worshipping Allah because he disobeyed the command of Allah, then this means worship as obedience to Allah in it. And that would be obeying anyone other than Allah would be worshipping them also with Allah. So there would be association with Allah. So you have associated with Allah. No, again, mistake. Your Allah has associated with him in obedience, and that would be in worship. Prophet Muhammad, the messenger, who you need to obey. It is even equivalent, it says. So in other ayats, if you see Allah, obey Allah, Allah is mentioned first, and then the messenger, you would say first obey Allah, and then it means the messenger of Allah, his messenger. But that's not true. Look at Surah 4, Ayat 80. From there, you can see that it doesn't, putting Allah first and saying that in the ayat, obey Allah and His Messenger, putting Allah first would not mean that you have, that Allah is first in obeying Allah first and then His Messenger. It's not like that. It's equivalent. Surah 4 at 80. Please check. So this and so that it is so this explained. If you disobey Allah, you are not worshipping Allah then. So obedience is a part of worship, right? Like I checked. How did I check, and how will I show you? What is worship? Directly, I don't think the Quran explains what is worship. Let me see if I can get it again. What is worship? No, I haven't got it again. To be in awe. Oh, here, there's something here. Quranic reflection. Okay, I didn't get the same thing. To be in awe of, to obey, to submit to serve. This is what I was thinking, another thing. To serve a being, like Yusuf served, the king took him. That ayat will also come in Surah Yusuf in my notes. To serve a being who is in complete control. It's not like only his divinity, only in his divinity. So this is your own academyofislam.com. From that, just this part, O mankind, worship your Lord, who created you and those who were before you, so that you may be God-weary. Surah Baqarah at 21. Worship has been mentioned many times in the Quran. What it means, maybe if they take all the ayats, I don't know how they explain it, from the Quran, that it means to be in awe of, to obey, to submit to. These are the different Quran ayats they'll be showing you. So to obey is a part of worship, right? Now you see. So we just go a little bit out of for the topic, but to make sure of this, make you be sure of this. Then see, that's why I think Allah did not define directly what worship is in the Quran. He kept it open, implied. Surah 4 ayat 80. Not only Surah Fatah ayat 9, honor him, all that, but this. He who obeys the messenger thereby obeys Allah. As for you who turns away, we have not sent you as a keeper over them. 81. They say, in your presence we obey, but when they leave your presence, a party of them meets, but that's not important. Is it clear that obedience also implied, so you may not be certain that it is a part of worship? It is a form of worshiping Allah. So taking Iblis's ayat, just briefly putting it to you. So praying to Allah, is that worship? Right? Recognizing Allah and praying directly to Allah, asking Allah only. So even in Surah Fatiha, it's like Ya Abidu Matab. Well, sorry, Nasta'in. I just have to start from the beginning to understand, to remember the ayats. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. Thee alone do we worship, and Thee alone do we implore for help or ask for help. And praying dua to Allah and salat to Allah, to connect with Allah, is worship or not? I've just put a question mark there. But as we go through this, you will find out, I hope so, recognizing Allah is not worship. What a mess this is. Recognizing Allah is not worship because Iblis knew who Allah was, right? Iblis knew who Allah was. Obeying Allah is worship then, or it's a part of his worship. Believing in Allah is worship then. So if that is true, then Muslims are worshipping his messenger again with him. Because believe in Allah and the messenger, and his messenger, sorry. Believe in Allah and his messenger. So that's why I think direct ayat I have not yet found. Maybe if later on, I only trust myself now to find the ayat and explain it and then share it here. Explain it to myself that this is a direct ayat saying this is what worshiping Allah means and what forms of worship there are. So it kept me wondering, right? Leaving you to wonder. So then, okay, now what am I trying to find out through this Surah Yusuf ayahs, which I will be telling you as we go on step by step. Surah 12, ayah 38, and I have followed the religion of my fathers. What am I trying to find out? What is wrong with these? What I'm trying to find out is the topic itself is saying, right? And here also the topic is why don't the monotheistic prophets understand certain different ways of worship to Allah? They feel they are the chosen ones and they are the prophets favored. And that is from the favor of Allah upon us. You see this also? And they do not, so let me read the ayat properly. Surah 12, ayat 38. And I have followed the religion of my fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And it was not for us to associate anything with Allah. That is from the favor of Allah upon us and upon the people. But most of the people, sorry, I'm getting this cough. This thing is there. But most of the people are not grateful. Most of the people, meaning, are ungrateful. They don't realize this, even though they worship associating with Allah. And most of the people, what do they do? Surah 12, ayat 106. They worship. Most of them believe in Allah, but they associate with Allah. They're mushriks, they're polytheists. You see? So what is actually wrong with these? Is there something wrong with these monotheistic prophets? Right. Right now, not monotheistic religion, but you can find the religion because the prophets are wrong. And then how would you put it? Monotheistic religion. Don't go to any monotheistic religion, Abrahamic religion. Surah 12, ayah 39. Fellow prisoners. Yusuf goes on. Yusuf tells his fellow prisoners, is it better that there be diverse lords, separate lords, or just Allah, the one, the irresistible? Just Allah. Now, Allah, when He brought you forth, what did He make you testify? To Him as Lord, right? Not, I am your Lord. You said, He said, am I not your Lord? He didn't say, am I not Allah? Noteworthy because these things are very important, makes a difference. It does make a difference, like in that other ayat I was showing you some time ago in the previous live stream, earlier live stream. So, very important, noteworthy. And this ayat should have been, is it better that they be separate lords or just one Lord? But it's not like that. He brings Allah in. The one, the irresistible. Like in Surah Zumar ayat, you see his will, intention, limited himself because he's Allah, the one, the irresistible. He's limited Surah Zumar ayat 4. I showed you all that in detail. I don't have to go through it. If you're new, sorry, you'll have to go through my previous earlier live streams on this. So on Surah Zumar, Ayat 4. Now, this also is wrong, the way Yusuf has put it here and conveyed to the messenger of Allah in his heart by the trusted spirit. So, is it better that there be diverse lords? Now he's fellow prisoners? I think that a good Iblis was very good. He has taught this fake Allah a lesson and his mukhlasin. Now I'm telling you what I had insight on, right here. What I had insight on. You see, when also through these ayats, not only through as I've done earlier on, but the ones the earlier Surah Yusuf ayats, right? I was like, what is wrong with the? So I had to go to the earlier Surah Yusuf ayats, which I've put here. Surah Yusuf, Surah 12, ayat 8, and 12, ayat 5. Let's go to the earlier. Surah 12, Surah Yusuf, ayat 5. He said, oh my son. Now, Yaqub is saying, right? So, Yaqub is saying, Jacob is saying, he said, oh my son, do not relate your vision to your brothers or they will contrive against you a plan, right? They will contrive against your plan. Indeed, Satan to man is a manifest enemy. So they will contrive. So you see, Yaqub is he's got this problem that if the brothers, rest of the brothers and their steps or what, and only Benjamin like from the Bible. But I don't want to bring the Bible. Anyways, but these brothers, they'll be jealous of him because he's had a dream that the sun and the stars and the sun and the moon and the 11 stars have bowed to him in prostration. So his father says, do not narrate this dream, right, to your brothers, his other sons, because, Satan, they will contrive against you since the other brothers will contrive against you. And indeed, Satan to man is a manifest enemy. Now, this is, I think, and then what the sons say, Surah 12 at 8, I think, they said, truly Joseph and his brother are loved more by our father than we. Joseph and his brother, one other brother, I think it's Benjamin, right, are loved more by our father than we. But we are a goodly body. Really, our father's obviously wandering in his mind, meaning, okay, the lawless, like he's gone astray. Mubin, clearly, openly astray, clearly astray, obviously astray. You can put various such meanings in English for Mubin. You see, there's something wrong with these. It's not the brothers who are jealous. Maybe it's Yaqub's mind against his other sons for some reason. Maybe they're not jealous. Maybe they're not jealous. But it's your own negative thought about them, right? And like hide, don't tell the people. There some spiritualists also saying recently I found, like, don't you tell your plans to anyone. Show or someone like, don't tell your plans. Show the result. Show your victory. Don't like tell your plans and then it's copied and then if you fail, people are going to talk about it and say, look, she planned and then she failed and she couldn't come up with it. So many things, right? So I think this Yaqub had a problem, like the Abraham had a problem with idol worship. His father, uncle Azar, uncle according to Shia history, And Yusuf's father is like, superstitions, and also your God does say here in Surah Taghabun, Surah 64 ayat 14, believers, believers, there are enemies to you from among your spouses and your offspring. So beware of them. Allah is telling believers that there are enemies to you from among your spouses and your offspring, right? How many spouses do you have? So, how many? Four believers, men, believing men can marry four, have four spouses. So beware of them and your offspring, your children. And if you forgive and overlook their offenses and pardon them, then surely Allah is most forgiving, most compassionate. Right? So, what does the Surah Yusuf? I didn't bring that. I've been really. What does Allah say that in this king's deen, religion, law, you legislation, it's not allowed about the brother of Yusuf. Something that ayat is. So I didn't bring that ayat. Sorry. Anyhow, so back starting from where I started my notes. You see this happening? There's something very wrong about Yaqub and these monotheistic prophets. And this is what the brothers, the sons are telling their father. Now, what happens? So, sorry, I'm not, didn't know how to put this in order. Surah 12, ayah 24, that's what Joseph's shown a sign from his Lord. No, wait. I think I have to go down here. See, Surah 49, ayah 12, or you have believed, avoid much negative assumption. Like even for in Surah Nur ayat that the believers are told, why did you not think positively about them without even having witnesses? First, Allah says have four witnesses. Or say nothing, right? But the Quran ayat, Surah Nur ayat says to the believers, why did you not think good of them? Good of it. Or you have believed, doesn't go with the Quran way, rules and all, right? So here we are told in Surah 49, ayat 12, or you have believed, avoid much. Yani zana means, here they put negative in, assumption. And there in Surah Nur ayat, they zana, Allah puts zana in positive way, telling the believers, think good. So that's a way of thinking. Avoid much assumption, indeed some assumption. So maybe you can take assumption and you can make it good or bad, negative. Some assumption is sin, and do not spy or backbite each other. Would one of you like to eat the flesh of his brother when dead? You would detest it and fear Allah. Indeed, Allah is accepting of repentance and mercy. Right? Now, some Muslim has come here. He's open Pad Naliki. Okay, MKB. 5 rupee. Okay, Muslim, you have some problem? This is academic. This is beyond your, sorry to put it. I don't know why you have to fall so low when you're Allah. Maybe shaitan, this Allah is shaitan. And that shaitan, Iblis, you are worse than, your Allah is worse than that shaitan who saved Yusuf. I'm going to prove that it was through the Quran ayats only. So it's very difficult. We'll need some inference, some insight, but we're not guessworking, right? So, brother, now please go and do some good for your fellow Muslims, because Muslims oppressing Muslims, first, You should be concerned about that, right? Not about me here. Be wise, be sensible. Okay, बाद वाद मारना है, huh? So this really cheap stuff you have, I don't know why. What? Which Muslim? What is wrong with these people? 27 November 2024. What is wrong with you? Huh? Are you okay? You also look like a little bit, sorry, mentally challenged or something, because I am mentally challenged also. And sometimes my mind, they say if your mind brain damage, then please get some help, right? I hope you get 50 rupees in your which Indian rupees or Pakistani rupees. They do. You don't have to. Do you have to work much for 50 rupees? So this, I don't know why these people they do this, and I don't even know why these until today. I found out why these monotheistic prophets they do this. So sorry, brother, you कुछ problem है? Sorry, I have to time you out here. Okay, I have to time you out. Not at any cost. Rather go and seek some help, seek some healing. If you can't afford to go to a psychiatrist, use YouTube for healing. Go to healers. Their frequency music now by Arnold. What is it? There are these brain damage which I use for myself also. Music repairing, healing brain damage. Okay, so then we have use YouTube for that, right? I hope you do take help. Hope there's peace in you. Peace comes. We can't just say it. We can't just pray or wish. Because I've done that and I've used brain damage healing. It's very good. Also do some Qigong, Master Chunilins. Very good. It helps. You will find everything on YouTube now. Those good, true healers also. Hope you find one and it resonates with you and it heals you, brings peace in you. Okay. So then Surah 12, ayat 13, did I read it? No. How? Bear with me. Yeah, I'm kind of, they said, oh, our Father, why do you not entrust us with Joseph? While indeed we are to him sincere counselors. Remember what Iblis told Adam? I'm your sincere well-wisher, I swear to you, if you go near this tree, have the fruit of this tree, you will get eternal life. So the true God is coming up. I think they are from Satan, these prophets, right, who claim that they have revelations. And another thing to note is the answer of their father. So believers, their enemies. So he's got this fear, right? Truly, Joseph and his brothers are loved. Oh, Surah 12, ayat 8 also. They said, you see, there's favoritism here. Whenever a father, mother does favoritism, even Allah is encouraging this here because he's only shown it to one of the sons of Yaqub, Joseph, to Joseph. So his father says, truly, Joseph, no. His father says, don't tell your brothers this because they will contrive against you. And indeed, Satan will come like to them and because Satan to man is a manifest enemy, make them jealous, and all this. What else is God doing here? God has actually um, encouraged that Joseph be the favorite and his favorite, chosen one, Mukhlasi, and loved by the father more than the other brothers. Because they said, as Surah 12 ayat 8 says, they said, truly Joseph and his brother are loved more by our father than we. The other brothers said this. But we are a goodly body. Really, our father is obviously wondering. So sorry, the eyes are like a little bit up and down. That means then, then Surah 12, ayat 11, they said, oh, our father, why do you not entrust us with Joseph? While indeed we are to him sincere counselors, right? So they're telling their father, let us take Yusuf and play with them, take him out and all this. The reply is, Surah 12, ayat 13. Jacob said, indeed, it saddens me that you should take him, and I fear that a wolf would eat him while you are of him unaware. No, no, no. He doesn't fear that a wolf will eat him. Look at his lie here. Like Abraham lied to the idol worshippers, leave me, I'm sick now. And he contrived against the idols and the idol worshippers. Now, here, Jacob, Joseph's father, is not being honest, right? So there are these, he's not being honest. He's saying, oh, a wolf would eat him up while you are of him unaware. Hmm. Another thing in this Quran, Surah 20, ayat 1, 2, 3, Allah said, descend from paradise, all of your descendants being enemies to one another. Not only this ayat, when I was doing enemies, Surah 64, ayat, you see, Jacob's fear is that all our enemies, most of them Satan openly, Satan is, take Satan, Surah Yasin ayat, take Satan as your open enemy, and this, and sometimes God saying that from your family there are enemies. Surah 64 ayat 14, believers, your spouses and your offspring, and you're saying, yeah, that's haq, the Muslims believers would say. Well, it is a reality. A lot of family, like some family members are, yes, yes, this is a reality. And actually, all those who are not Muslims are gone cases, anyways, right? And then on top comes believers' families, and from believers, there are enemies of yours. And those believers who did this in Surah Nur ayat, they were from among your group, and there are hypocrites even in believers. So you have enemy here, enemy there, shaitan here, shaitan there. So we can't even blame this poor Jacob. His mind is something wrong with because Allah in Surah 20, ayat 123 also said, Allah said, descend. He tells Adam to go down from paradise, all your descendants being enemies to one another. Now, it's not Satan who has said this. Just because Adam, what? He didn't even have determination. He wasn't given determination to resist the temptation of Satan. He even swore to Adam, Satan, in that garden, right? So, and being enemies to one another. And if there should come to you guidance from me, so I've chosen this ayat. You know why? Because I want to tell you about guidance from Allah. There are other ayats who Allah just says, descend, go away. Enemies, being enemies of one another in the Quran. Lest you say I didn't give you the ayat which says guidance from me comes. But Allah does say being enemies to one another, right? So now these monotheistic religions are always so afraid and are cautious of shaitan, and even in their families, each other, and disbelievers more. Jews, Christians, ex-Muslims, and God knows, and not even forget ex-Muslim, death penalty for ex-Muslims. If you leave this religion, believers. So this is the reason why this is not true Allah. If you think true guidance will come from me. Now someone said here that you are misguiding yourself and misguiding others. You have been misguiding yourself and thus misguiding others. Now see how Allah guides you. From Surah Yusuf ayats, guidance from me. A mukhlasin guiding you. And from this story, you have been guided. Receive the truth. Guidance from me. Then whoever follows my guidance will neither go astray nor suffer. So now he's made them enemies of one another. When Allah says be and it is, of no fault, what is their fault? That Iblis seduced them, and he says in Surah Araf, ayat, oh believers, you see how Iblis stripped your parents naked. Don't listen to him. Don't do this. No, no. And you have made, what have you done? You have made being these descendants all being enemies to one another, and all the time fear, 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 and hatred for each other. Surah Mumtahana, ayat 4. Abraham and his followers, is it ayat number 4? Monotheistic. Enemy has started, they started against polytheists. Enmity and hatred. Because you don't believe in Allah, one Allah. And where it says in the other ayat in the Quran, oh, now I remember, right? But can't remember the number or the surah. That if, you just say, they just believed in Allah and they are your enemies. We just believe in Allah and they are our enemies. Just because we believe in Allah, they are our enemies. Playing the victim card. God has made you play this because it's a Quran ayat. And then Surah Mumtahana, where did hatred and enmity start? From the monotheistic Abraham and his followers against the polytheists. Not the disbelievers, but polytheists. My guidance will neither go astray. Whoever follows my guidance will not go astray nor suffer. Right? And they put in the year after, because here we see believers suffering a lot. We see in Surah Yusuf, now that is Surah Taha, ayat 1, 2, 3. We see how Yaqub suffered, how Yusuf suffered, languished in jail. I think the real God, who you call Shaitan, who could be polytheist God, taught Jacob again and again, Yusuf too, a lesson. And what did they do in the end? It will come. Oh God, many things. Who saved the man from Egypt? Surah 12, ayat 21. The man from, look, no, wait. I should emphasize, again, repeat myself. They said, oh, our father, why do you not trust us with Joseph? While indeed we are to him sincere counselors. You know what these brothers are doing? They're testing their father to see whether he would answer them, right? Look how he's answered them. He's told Yusuf, right, not to tell. He said, oh, my son, in Surah 12, ayat 5. Same Surah, ayat 5. Jacob tells his son, Joseph, do not relate your vision to your brothers. Keep it a secret. He already knows that they could become enemies, or that they might contrive against your plan, right? Indeed, Satan to man is a manifest enemy. They're afraid. But see, and then how has he answered? See, the sons asked him, why do you not trust Yusuf with us? The father, they said, yeah, they said, 11th ayat. They said, our father, why do you not entrust us with Joseph, while indeed we are to him sincere counselors? Like, why don't you trust us with Yusuf? What did the father say? Father said, Surah 12, ayat 13, Jacob said, indeed, it saddens me that you should take him, and I fear. Oh my God. Now, he, and he's telling them, I fear a wolf might eat him. He's lying. They will contrive. He fears that they would contrive against Yusuf. And Satan to man is open enemy. What a liar. Lying. So, like in Islam, what have you learned from this? That Jacob can lie. This is the guidance of Allah. Look, and fear that the brothers will be jealous and contrive. So he tells his son not to tell his dream. Like he's bringing that mistrust, like Joseph, don't trust your brothers with this dream. And then he's telling the brothers, except for Benjamin, I think, the one full brother of Joseph, right? From the Bible, I get that. And then he's telling his sons, it indeed saddens me that you should take him. And I fear that a wolf would eat him while you are of him unaware. And what do these people, what does your Allah say against those women who seduce you? I do not go for the Zalimin, they will not prosper. These Zalimin, the king also, that I put him in jail. Look what he did. And these Zalimin, they couldn't stop. The king could not stop those women who had were seducing, and the wife of his seducing Joseph. Allah could not stop Satan from doing this. Why? Even though they are the people who guide. Right now, Jacob is the Mukhlasin, he's the prophet. Later on, he will be made the prophet by Allah after Jacob, right? But we're told Joseph is also Mukhlasin of Allah, right? Chosen. And what did Satan say? Illa Mukhlasin. I will mislead all, but except for your Mukhlasin, with your Izzati. Now this Aziz, Al-Aziz is coming. The king of Egypt is coming. Yet who do they blame? Who does Yusuf and all? Allah even. Look at this ayat, right? Where is it? They said of I'm trying to find that. It is He who is the deity of them. No. Do you not see that Allah, or this exalted, established Joseph in the land? Sorry, just searching. The king said, bring him to me. And I do not acquit. Oh, now I start from here. And it so happened that the lady in whose house Joseph was living sought to tempt him to herself. Sorry, I forgot. Surah 12, ayat 23. Yeah, this is the one. And one day, bolting the doors, she said, come on now. Joseph answered, may Allah grant me refuge. My Lord has provided an honorable abode for me. Some say the Lord he's talking about here, Allah, yes, he's taken refuge in, but the Lord who provided him a good stay is the king of Egypt, other than Allah. And see what he's told so he's going against his word. see what he told his fellow inmates, also that, remember? That are separate lords better or Allah, the one, irresistible, Wahid? Hmm? And look how he's going against his words. Joseph is Yusuf here. And another thing, honorable, provided an honorable abode for me. So how can I do something so evil? Such wrongdoers never prosper, right? If I do evil, and even if this wife of this lady, this queen, right, king's wife, she should not prosper. How come the king is prospering and the wife is prospering of the king, queen? Who is this Lord who granted Joseph an honorable abode or good state? Zalimun never prosper, it says. Who gave kingship to the Egyptian Misri king, Egyptian king, Al-Misr? And then furthermore, he says in Surah 12, ayat 53, and I do not acquit myself of blame. It means that I'm not blameless. I'm blameworthy. Indeed, the soul is a persistent enjoiner of evil. What is the true Shet Iblis? What is he telling you here? Mukhlisin, blameworthy. Mukhlisin is saying, I'm blameworthy. Except for that the soul is a persistent enjoiner of evil, except those upon which my Lord has mercy. Shaitan is teaching the Mukhlasin a lesson. This is what I learned from this surah ayats. Moreover, where's that one? Oh, I forgot. Set me over the store, establish Joseph in the land, touch with Amasi. No, he's put in jail, right? When he's put in jail, oh, I forgot. Or is it? Mention me to your Lord. Is it appear to them after they've seen the signs that he should surely imprison him for a time? No, here. So now Surah 12, ayat 33. He said, my Lord, prison is more. Joseph says, my Lord, prison is more to, oops, wait a minute. I have to, oh, I did not put do not disturb here. Just a minute, please. I have to pause for a while and then just a while. Sorry about this. Okay, sorry. Forgot to do something. So, Surah 12, ayat 33, he said, my Lord, prison is more to my liking than that to which they invite me. And if you do not avert from me their plan, I might incline toward them. If you do not avert from me their plan, how come God did not avert from him his brother's plans before? My Lord, he says, my Lord. Yusuf was a chosen servant, Mukhlasin, Allah Mukhlasin. By your might, I will. Surah 12, ayat 24 says, and she advanced towards him, and had Joseph not perceived the sign. Now he said, okay, Joseph perceived the sign from his Lord. What a joke, really. What deception is this? He too would have advanced towards her, and then he says that yeah, what sign? I haven't checked. I don't want to check right now. Advanced towards her. Thus was Joseph shown a sign from his Lord that we might avert from him all evil and indecency, for indeed he was one of our chosen servants. Mukhlasin. عبادين مخلصين المخلصين. Look at what this chosen servant is doing. And Shaitan, good Shaitan will come and see what he does. He will help. He's already helped Surah Yusufite in the beginning. Who took him? I think so Allah says, the brothers may contrive a plan against you, Yusuf. Oh, you get it? Brothers may contrive a plan. Who took him? Who sold him? Who took him? The Egyptian man took him. He turned out to be a king to his house because then Yusuf matured. We're not saying, I don't think maybe, but then he was living in the house of the queen and the king, that we might adopt him. And Yaqub is crying and crying, grieving, and his eyes are going to he's going to lose his eyesight. Look what's happened to your Allah's Mukhlasin. Surah 12, ayat 53. Nor do I absolve my own self of blame, meaning the human soul is certainly prone to evil unless my Lord do bestow his mercy. So where were we? So he says, Surah 12, ayat 33. He said, my Lord, prison is more to my liking than that to which they invite me. And if you do not avert from me their plan, I might incline toward them. I might incline toward them. Yusuf is not sure. This Mukhlasin of Allah, Ibadin, is not sure. I might incline toward them. And thus be of the Jahilin. Al-Jahilin. And so we are told that he was so handsome, that the women just couldn't. Perfect. They said perfect is Allah at the time, right? So Yusuf saw that these women, bad women. I mean, they just got seduced by his beauty, his handsomeness. Beauty is for the women, but beautiful boy, beautiful man, handsome man, then handsome. Surah 12, ayat 35, then it appeared to them after they had seen the signs that he, meaning Al-Aziz, should surely imprison him for a time. Why did it seem to him? They had seen the signs. What does this mean? Some put it, then Modudi, how he puts it. Then it occurred to them to cast Joseph into prison, but Joseph is not mentioned in the ayat, this ayat. His name is not mentioned in the ayat 35 of Surah Yusuf. Oh my goodness, I wonder why you couldn't see this. And I couldn't see this before. Maybe I was reading it like some book, not to understand it, but just like a Ratafai Barit. Surah 12, ayat 35. Then it appeared to them that they had seen the sign. Then it occurred to them to cast Joseph into prison for a while, even though they had seen clear signs. Meaning of Joseph's innocence and of the evil ways of their ladies. Now, even the ladies have become evil because he's so handsome, they can't resist him, right? I think the king heard him. He's the Lord. And I think the king is teaching him a lesson. Because you see, the Lord, he said, my Lord, prison is more for my liking. And what is the king making him realize as the Lord? The Lord, spiritual Lord. that I might incline toward them. So, and he's praying to his Lord, who is now his Lord. He said, prison is more for my liking, right? Than what you invite me to. They said, okay. I mean, no, no. Like he, Al Aziz, Al Malik, the Rabbi said, must have heard him or making him realize this shaitan, this Al Aziz. Okay, I put you in prison. Lord heard him. Why did he say, I might incline toward them and be of the ignorant? You don't know you are mukhlasin? And when shaitan has said, Illa mukhlasin, then why are you now saying I'll be jahil? Be of the jahilin then, ignorant, and might incline toward them. What is the king trying to make him realize? That there can be, you said, are separate gods better, or the one, or Allah, or just Allah, the one, the irresistible, to the fellow prisoners? This also, he's hearing, the Lord is hearing. And he's come in human form to make him realize. Neither does he realize, neither does Jacob realize, neither does Musa realize. He came in the burning bush. Yet Musa doesn't realize. Yet Prophet Muhammad didn't realize. Abraham didn't realize. All that. Surah 12, ayah 35. Then it appeared to them after they had seen the signs that he, Al-Aziz, now look at it this way, right? You've been looking at it which way? It wouldn't make sense. A lot of the ayats don't then make sense. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Then you get this from, have I done enough justice? I might incline toward them and thus be of the ignorant. So the prison is, I prefer the prison than what you invite me to. And if you do not avert, O Lord, when does the Lord avert from Yusuf their plan? Tell me. When he frees him from prison after a long, long time. When the fellow prisoner whom he tells are separate lords better, or Allah? Just Allah. Huh? So this is how contrived. Shaitan, Al-Aziz, the king, in Shaitan good. I'm saying this through Allah, through God. See? Now see how through God, Shaitan contrived to make these people realize, what are you? See your minds, how weak, how fearful. Even though being mukhlasin, now this Yusuf's ayats tell you more clearly that this Allah, not true Allah, that shaitan better, Al-Aziz, Al-Malik, now as he's come down. He's the king of Egypt. Open. See how open, Yani. I'm thinking of the earlier verse, sorry, what the father said to Joseph. Open enemy of yours. Now, okay, sorry, right now it's kind of in a mumble jumble and explaining like this, going up and down. Then it appeared to them after they'd seen the signs that he, Al-Aziz. Okay, you know why Al-Aziz did not avert and put Joseph in prison? Because he said, Lord, prison is more to my liking. Okay. Another, what, so if you, why did the king, like he's praying to the Lord, he's definitely praying to his Lord, Yusuf. So why do you think the king, this shaitan, true God, came to make him realize what? Did not avert from me their plan. He's still testing him. Why? Because right now he's not in prison. He's just said prison is more to my liking, right? So, okay, did not avert the plan. What does Shaitan want to show us? That these mukhlasin even, then it appeared to them after they'd seen the signs that he should surely imprison him. It is better that they, now, in fellow prisoners, now what does Yusuf do? Even then he's believing in this Lord, that is the Allah, right? His Lord, that a monotheistic Allah. And he's got shaitan and this, and it's told shaitan, you obey. Why did you not bow to Adam? Look, now going into prison, Joseph is still stuck on the Lord and what his forefather, here. Surah 12, ayah 38. And I have followed the religion of my fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and it was not for us to associate anything with Allah. Now he's teaching his fellow inmates that is from the favor of Allah upon us and upon the people. But most of the people are not grateful. Now who's making his father cry? Brothers did. And the brothers also, I don't think they were bad. Maybe that was Satan's plan to teach these people a lesson. Polity's leader, actually God, true God. That is from the favor of Allah upon us, yeah? But most of them, yeah. And then this next ayat, he's telling his fellow prisoners, fellow prisoners, is it better that they be diverse lords or just Allah, the one, the irresistible? Al-Aziz and Al-Malik, you know, okay, these are bachas. I think they're kids. Still bent on believing in that Lord. But what is he showing? See, he's still bent, but what is he's shown me? Maybe you don't see it. I've seen it. Is it better that there be separate, diverse lords or just Allah, the one, the irresistible? Arbab means, different. So in plural, Arbab in plural, lords. But it means Rab, Lord. One Lord. Surah 12, ayah 24. And she advanced, yeah, so no. Now, when does Yusuf tell his inmate, a fellow prisoner, please mention me to your Lord, so that he can free me, right? No, do observe. He said, my Lord, prison is more. Then better there be diverse lords or just Allah, the one, the irresistible. Yet Yusuf says to the fellow prisoner to mention him to his Lord, meaning the king, not God. Surah 12, ayah 39. Fellow prisoners, is it better that there be diverse lords or just Allah, the one, the irresistible? Surah 12, ayah 42. And Joseph said to one of the two prisoners who he knew would be set free. Now he's going against his words. Yusuf, so many times you can see, mention me in your Lord's presence, with your Lord. Meaning, Ainda, right? Ainda Rabbika, with your Lord. Mention me with your Lord. Oh my goodness. words. But Satan caused him to forget. So now Shaitan comes again, caused him to forget, mentioning this to his Lord, the ruler of Egypt. Wait a minute, did Yusuf go against his words here? Surah 12, ayah 39. Fellow prisoners, I haven't put this in bold. Is it better that there be diverse lords or just Allah, the one, the irresistible? What do the Shia say? I got this. वारिस जो तेरा होता कोई इस जहां में in Pakistan. What do the Shia say? You worship your imams? Yeah, there's no Mahdi or what? वारिस जो तेरा होता कोई इस जहां में. I got a like a text, no, on email, like a, I got an email or on a website. It was going on this thing. वारिस जो तेरा होता कोई इस जहां में. Allah, Allah, khair salah. What does Ghalib say about the last Imam? If I don't get healing from you, I don't want it from anyone. Right? First he says, कोई इब्ने मरियम हुआ करे मेरे दर्द की कोई दवा करे. Someone should be the son of Maryam to heal my pain. And then he says what? Then he's written a different Ghalib, right? That agar unse Imam Mehdi, yani the Imam of the time. Ghalib was a Shia, Mirza Ghalib. अगर इनसे दवा न तो मेरी दर्द की कोई दवा हो ही नहीं, कोई हीलिंग ही नहीं हो, ट्रीटमेंट ही नहीं हो. देखो वारिस जो कोई होता तेरा इस जहां में. अब वारिस, अब वो जो ये जिसको they say bad things about Shaitan, he's the true God here. You see how many superstitions, fear, the enemies of each other. And before also, I'm telling you, this Allah is actually the true Shaitan. That Shaitan is not bad. This Allah is Shaitan. Now, who is this? The true God has come, making him realize like this, Yusuf, on earth he's come. As a king of Misr, Egypt, Al-Aziz, Al-Malik. He's got attributes of Allah. I showed you that in the earlier live streams. Now, in this way, I'm showing you Surah Yusuf ayats. Is it better they be diverse lords? He's still not giving up. And they're blaming, who are they blaming? They're blaming Aziz. Why didn't he put those, put those evil, stop them, evil ladies? Huh? Zalim ladies? When Yusuf, your Lord didn't stop your brothers? Because it is your negative thinking from the very beginning. This is what these ayats are telling me from your you see, don't tell your, because this favoritism, competition has come in. Didn't come in from Shaitan like Allah tells you. Oh, he was so arrogant and he said he worshipped Allah 1,000 times. Sorry, I forgot to say this. 1,000 years before. Yet he did not, because he said, I'm better than them. The competition, the choosing, the favoritism, then who is it done by? Allah. Allah has chosen Bani Israel above all the people, all the worlds. Allah has chosen this lineage above all the worlds. He's favored Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. Yusuf's father? Or who else? Others also, he said in the other ayats. Other prophets of his, monotheistic. Above all the world. So who's doing favoritism now? And you would say on merit or on the belief, on worship, that they believe in one God. That's why Allah has put them. Okay, this question I hold on to. I will give you an answer for through Quran ayats. So the question arises that Allah only favored them above all because they were believers in Allah. They were good people, muhsinin, merciful. What? Now all this is crumpling down, unwinding. Joseph Mukhlasin is saying, I could not have. Even that question of yours, Joseph, the ayats of in Surah Yusuf, right? Yeah, so this answers, right? These ayats also answer that question. That Joseph Mukhlasin says, I will become Jahil if you do not avert. Oh Lord, if you do not avert, I can't say anything for myself. How can then they be good? If they are chosen, see, this is the thing I was asking my father and thinking about Ahl al Bayt. If Allah wishes to purify them, just because they believed, that doesn't mean they're good people. or they've earned this through merit, hard work. Even if you work hard, see how much nafs, fight against your soul, fight against your soul. What does Yusuf say here? Many things Yusuf has said, and I've read those ayats. Nor do I absolve my own self of blame. Surah 12, ayat 53, meaning the human soul is certainly prone to evil, unless my Lord do bestow his mercy. Mukhlasin. I didn't say it. Again, can I show you? Please see this, right? Remember this ayat. Surah 12, ayat 24. Look, what did Shaitan say? Al-Mukhlasin is Joseph, right? Allah said. What did Shaitan say? Illa your Mukhlasin. I will not be able to mislead. So this means they're not actually the Mukhlasin of Allah. These are not the ones. Please see this. Joseph cannot stop himself unless Allah have mercy on him. So what does that mean? If he's the Mukhlasin, is he saying, I cannot absolve here? You mean to say that, but what merit have they earned? Like, have they fought against their, if you're going, the questions may arise in you? Huh? Like, one coming, but it's not coming in, it's not getting, it's not expressing itself. The questions that might come in you. You get it? Sometimes it's like this, I know what Muslims might be thinking. Nor do I absolve my own self of blame. So they are chosen by Allah. What merit, what thing do they have for themselves? They've shunned idols. They don't associate anyone. That's it. And oh, so they don't associate. That is from the favor of Allah upon us. Yes, it's Allah's favor, right, upon them. They have done nothing. The only thing they've done, and it was not for us, it wasn't even for them, for us to associate anything with Allah. Maybe by the favor of Allah, it was not for them to associate anything with Allah and upon the people. So, and I have followed the religion of my father. Wait, I will catch him. all your questions will be answered. Muslims, hopefully today, if I can remember and not make mistakes or errors and omissions. That is from the favor of Allah upon us. Allah's favored us. Remember that other ayat. What does this mean? This also means that they on their own accord, like Abraham would, you would bring me the Abraham's verses, ayats on Abraham, saying, oh, he used his mind. Oh, he did this, but he shunned the idol. He said, no, the sun cannot be my God. No, the stars cannot be my God. He's used his akal for it. We'll see about that. I will. But here, and it is not for us to associate anything with Allah. Did Allah make them like that, preferring them? Because remember, Allah made Nur and Allah made light, darkness. Surah 6, Ayat 1. So if Allah favored them and made them like that, what merit can they claim for themselves? And yet you see the Mukhlisin going even further, like he's exposing himself. He's not, even Jacob is not honest enough to tell the brothers, look, no, tell his sons, the brothers of Joseph, look, let's not, be honest, and you may know how to talk to your sons. Okay, this is a son which is favored by Allah. Would you, so what is the thing from, be jealous of this one? He is favored. I didn't favor him. I love him. You should also love him because Allah has chosen him and favored him above you all. He can't say above me because he himself is chosen Yaqub, Jacob. But he doesn't do this. He's telling his son against the other sons, his brothers. All the time he will have this, that my brothers could be fearing his brothers, could become jealous of me, competitive, all this, right? Comparing them. And also they would lose their self-esteem. Like they said that, God, because the parent's fault is that he's not explained it properly to his sons. I blame Allah first and then Yaqub. But these ayats give away. So whatever you say from Abraham thought like this and favored, these are just contradictory. It's a mismatch. That's why maybe when you came to Surah Yusuf ayat, you never questioned it like I have questioned this and brought this forth to you. And then you'll give me Abraham, ayats on Abraham, how he thought, how he left the idols, went to Allah. But here that is, because they believed in Allah, he favored them. But he favored them. Let's see if I can find an ayat like that. Even satisfy all your questions, answer all your questions fully. Okay, so we'll leave that fully step by step through Quran ayats. But now, for now, let's see the mess, the going against his own words Yusuf does here. So that is, why will you bring Abraham? Even if that question that I raised, Muslims are going to think like this, and I will fulfill I will try my best later on or in this live stream. But here we've got a mukhlisin. Forget it, Quran has contradictions. So what can we say? If you bring the ayats of Abraham, and here you've got Yusuf, the mukhlisin of Allah, going against his words, fellow prisoners, is it better that they be diverse lords or just Allah? Now who's the Lord? Diverse lords. Surah 12, ayah 39. Fellow prisoners, is it better? Yeah? Sorry, I can't remember the. Sorry, I do this. Surah 12, ayah 42. And Joseph said, And Joseph said to one of the two prisoners who he knew would be set free, because maybe he was told, "Yeah, I'm going free. Mention me in your Lord's presence." What? Lord, Rabb, Rabbeka, Rabb, Lord's presence, right? Yusuf was saying this. So he's turned back from his words. In Surah 12, ayah 39, being a mukhlisin of Allah, ibadi, and also serving Allah. And then who does he serve? You see, in the ayat, you'll see. Joseph said to one of the two prisoners, right? Mention me in your Lord's presence, but Satan caused him to forget. Okay, now Satan has caused him to forget, right? Mentioning this to his Lord, meaning the ruler of Egypt. These are Quran ayats. God is not saying anything against this. These are words of Allah conveyed to Prophet Muhammad in his heart by the trusted spirit, Angel Gabriel, we are told. And so Joseph languished in prison for several years. Now, please pray, Allah, Lord, please free me from this prison. Because now Joseph himself says, Mention me to your Lord. Because he wants to be free. So he was kept in prison for several years. Why would Joseph say to one of his two prisoners, who he knew would be set free, Mention me to your Lord's presence, in your Lord's presence, or to your Lord? Huh? Ainda is actually with your Lord. With your Lord. Surah Takwir ayat 20. Who is this Rasul Kareem with the Lord of the throne secure? Then you keep coming with something against that. Association is there with the Lord of the throne, or possessor of the throne, secure, Makin, sorry. Not Matin, right? Oh, Ainda Rabbika. Mention me with your Lord, with your Lord. Now he wants to be free. But Lord, you can set him free. Your plan is so decisive, right? But you're not. Who is this king? Is not a Muslim, not a believer, not a mukhlisin. You get it? Then Surah 12, ayah 23. And it so happened that the lady in whose house Joseph was living sought to tempt him. Why did I bring this ayat now? Honorable, may Allah grant me refuge. My Lord has provided an honorable abode for me. Rabbi, again, Yusuf says Rabbi here, right? My Lord. But then some say that this Lord is Allah. He sought refuge in Allah. But who, oh, okay. And who provided him with a safe, good house? Not only, which ayat says, I get confused now. King said, Bring him to me. I do not, okay? But look which ayat. Where is it? Devins. Which ayat is it in Surah Yusuf? Huh? Surah 12, ayah 21. The man from Egypt who bought him said to his wife, take good care of him. Possibly he might be of benefit to us, or we might adopt him as a son. Thus we found a way for Joseph. Now Allah is saying, thus we found a way for Joseph to become established in that land, and in order that we might teach him to comprehend the deeper meaning of things. Well, I think the truth about Polteus and the king. He is the true God who has come down to teach you Yusuf a lesson. That you are saying, Lord, Lord, establish me. Again, here also, we established. God is saying, we established. Allah, Allah, Allah. This unfair, unjust. So you see, you're never going to be grateful for this Hafiz. हाफिज तुम्हारा कौन है वारिस तुम्हारा कौन है खलीफा तो रहमान तुम्हारा कौन है शिया मुसलमान देखो देखो now Shia is working hard bichare they're trying to tell the Sunnis that Baba God has sent his helper down here waris hai what is a waris anbiya prophets Imam Hussein you know this and Mahdi and your waris too, inheritor, caretaker. What a caretaker. Now, a man from Egypt who bought him said to his wife, take good care of him and even adopt him as a son. What did Prophet Muhammad do to Zaid? Using Allah, this Allah, and land. Okay, for now, but I wanted to put in that in order that we might teach him to comprehend. Oh, so he's used, you see now, Sunnis, you see Shias, why Sunnis do this? Whether, keep saying, even Imam Hussein standing there in Karbala saying, my great grandfather, Yani, not Prophet Muhammad, but the Dada, great grandfather, paternal, was, you say that Abu Talib, you know, he took care. He, see, Surah Dhuha, look at Surah Dhuha. When you were an orphan, we took care of you. Allah says, when you were orphan. The Sunnis say, no, no. Abu Talib took care of Prophet Muhammad when he was an orphan. Amina passed away. Sunnis, Shias, you see why this happening between you and Sunnis? Then you will say that, then they'll have to say that Abu Talib is God. Abu Talib is God, Surah Dhuha. No, no, you look here, Sunnis. See? When and you were an orphan and we took care of you. And Abu Talib, Zuha, Zuha, Zana, by the growing brightness and by the night when it's still, thy Lord has not forsaken thee, nor is he displeased with thee. Every hour that proceeds is better than the one that has gone by, and thy Lord will soon give thee, and thou soon will be pleased. Did he not find thee an orphan and give you shelter? Here, Surah 93, ayat 6, right? Did he not find you an orphan and give you shelter? Did he not find you an orphan and give you shelter? If you say Shias, why do they? Oh, there's another reason. They grudge Imam Ali. The grudge against Imam Ali is too much because he killed their Paltis. They were Paltis, and they were just in this religion to, destroy it. Only Imam Ali. So, who would be in this? Abu Talib, and before him, his great grandfather, the father of Abu Talib, Abu Muttalib, Abu Muttalib, right? Oof, 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 oof. And you were lost. Now comes Yusuf, got the lost. He get lost, and he found you lost and guided you. Now who's guiding him? Who's guiding Yusuf? Directed you to it. Who's taking care of Yusuf? Let's say. Yani, you were lost in the law. Oh, sorry, it's this very cheap word in Urdu. So even in Arabic, maybe. So now, okay, but Yusuf was taken care of by the king, was not. Which ayat tells you this? That that ayat I could again find in Surah Yusuf. That what they say. Well, I'll have to search for it. Maybe next time. Yeah, that the brother, some law of the some. Oh, let me just see if I can check it like this. Find it, search it. Surah Yusuf, the law deen of the king was not. What is it? Not for Yusuf's brother. Sorry, don't laugh at this. I mean, you can laugh. He could not have taken his brother under the king's law, but Allah had so willed. What this? Will of Allah also bad at times. Limited, intention limited, bad side of the. So he began with the bags before the bag of his brother. Then he extracted it from the bag of his brother. Thus, this was Benjamin, good brother, full brother of Joseph. Did we plan for Joseph? Thus did we plan for Joseph. He could not have taken his brother within the religion of the king. What do you mean? Except that Allah willed. What does this mean? I forget. I failed to. Thus did we contrive to support Joseph. Allah says he contrived it. I think. Then he brought forth the drinking cup from his brother's bag. Thus did we contrive to support Joseph. He had no right, according to the religion of the king, i.e., they're saying law, but it really means deen. This not the, yeah, it is a religion, not the law. Yeah, and they put i.e. law, Sehi International. But see, even Maududi put i.e. the law of Egypt. But the deen of this king is different. He's not a Muslim, okay? Get this much. Okay, at least for this, I do. What this? Thus did we plan for Joseph. He could not. He could not take his brother by the law of the king. What does this mean? He could not take his brother by the law of the king, except that Allah willed it. We raise to degrees whom we please, but over all endured with knowledge is one, the all-knowing. We please or we will. You see, his pleasure and his will are different. Let's find out if we raise in degrees. Yasha. We raise in degrees whom we shall. Will. It's not pleasing. We saw Maududi or Hussein International saying that will of Allah and pleasure of Allah are two different things. And They're in opposite poles at times, right? But over every possessor of knowledge is the all-knower. Oh, that mean that he could not have received his brother through the king's religion, but as Allah willed, he found his brother. Oh, now I get it. I think I got it. I'm not sure, but I think he's saying that Allah saying that he couldn't have received his brother, gotten back his brother, reunited with his brother through the king's religion, except that Allah willed it. So if you think that due to the king's religion, he united with his brother, thus did we plan for Joseph. Mm. I don't think, I think this true shaitan, Allah. Not the, okay, the good, this Iblis and all this story. What I mean to say, this Allah, this shaitan is above Allah that you call shaitan. That you call, the one you call Allah here, he true shaitan. And the true Iblis, shaitan, is above Allah. He true Allah meaning. You get it, or have I confused you? Okay, I see. Don't know how to say it properly. Says it. Where did I go? Don't know. So come this far without much. I was just trying to little preparation, not fully. Really, Muslims, if you have any dignity, integrity, good ones, good Muslim, good people for humanity, for intelligent, common intelligence needed now. Leave it, you would leave Islam, I'm sure, right? The man, but criminals would not. The criminal believers, and oh, wait a minute. Even Yusuf is going against his words, not leaving Islam. This religion, all one favored, one lineage, Allah favored by Allah. So, the man from Egypt who bought him said to his wife, yeah, so who is he being taken care of? And then Allah is saying, thus we found a way for Joseph to be with the disbelievers. And it's not like he destroyed this king like he destroyed Pharaoh through giving, this king very nice, even make Joseph de facto like the treasurer, head of treasury. And it did not to say that he destroyed. That's why I'm coming to this ayats, to show you this good, this shaitan coming to teach these monotheistic prophets a lesson like this. Still Allah, well, this beginning ayat 21. So thus we found a way for Joseph to become established. And there's not believers, this king and queen of Egypt, and they're not the believers in the land, and in order that we might teach him to comprehend. What a joke, what a joke. And then we have Surah, now we go back up here. So again and again, many times I have to refer to the same ayats at times, like this. Where we go up? Where was I? We established in the land to settle therein wherever he willed. Oh, wait, Joseph's. Now, now Surah 12 ayat 54, quickly. I've done this previously. And the king said, bring him to me. I will appoint him exclusively for myself, my own service, linafsi. And when he spoke to him, he said, indeed, you are today established and trusted. Who is established? Makin, the with the Lord of the throne, Surah Takwir, ayat 20 and 19. Rasul Kareem, Maqeen, Ladaina Maqeen. And who do you, please bring us Surah Nisayat, helper from among Nasr, Nasireen, and helper and protector. Oppressed men, women, and children cry from yourself, Ladaina. Anyways, this in a very, see, this Satan through God telling you what he has done here, what is he showing you here about this fake Allah and fake, these mukhlasin, monotheistic. King said, okay, so where King chooses Yusuf for himself, established him as trustworthy. Allah chooses Moses for himself. Surah 20 at 41. I've chosen you for my service. Who should you serve? For ibadi, ibadin of Allah. Who should you serve? The king who is a non-Muslim or Allah? I think Yusuf himself should have left his father's religion now. And or his father also must have left this Allah, right? They now realize, and what they do. Now they all are telling you that Joseph said, set me over the storehouses of the land or the treasury, khazana, khazain, right? So storehouse of the land, I will indeed guard them hafiz, hafizun, alim, and as one that knows. Then Allah says, there's one who knows, but I'm the all-knowing. I'm above those who. Anyways, so Surah 12, ayat 56, and thus we established. Now Allah is saying that I established him. Now what do you see? You see who established him? Who Yusuf asked? The king. Al-Aziz, Al-Malik, Al-Malik. I showed you now that on that attributes of Allah. Now, then, and we established, so this, so really, yes. So this Allah, this Al-Aziz, Al-Malak, Egypt, Misr, the king of Misr, Allah, at that time. So Surah 12, ayat 56. Maybe what Allah do there? What you do, king of Misr, up there with this Allah below me? So, Surah 12, ayat 56. Hello, Shaitanu. How are you? The king of Misr, you are teaching me a lesson. Us all. We not get it. And thus we established Joseph in the land to settle therein wherever he willed. Who established? King of Misr. Egypt established Joseph. Toba, toba, toba. And he not even Muslim. And we touch, and wherever he willed, and we touch with our mercy whom we will, and we do not allow to be lost the reward of those who do good. Al-Muhsineen. Surah 12, ayat 78, they said, O exalted one. Now, who are they calling, the brothers calling? Joseph Al-Aziz. Now they're calling Yusuf Al-Aziz. And behold, he has a father aged and venerable. So take one of us. Now brothers becoming good. Maybe Allah, maybe this shaitan, it all has planned to teach these monotheistic crazy people going insane. Teach them a lesson. Get them out of their delusion that one Allah and this not this and Malik not only, do not associate anyone with me. And now see how good the brothers are. Turn out to be. So they say, take one of us in his place For we see that you are in good, doing good. You are the Mahsinin. You are the doer of good. Okay? Surah 59 ayat 23. So this all happening for Yaqub, Yusuf to realize something. Surah 59 ayat 23. He is Allah, there is no God but He, the King, the Holy, the All Peace, the Giver of security, the Overseer, the Most Mighty, the Overpowering, the All Great. Exalted be He from whatever they associate with Him. Meaning, Baba, now even associating His attributes with another would be shirk. Any of His attributes here, because He's given some of His attributes, not all. So you can take any. And now Yusuf is called, he doesn't object. Now he's been taught a good lesson from the true God Shaitan, Iblis. Surah 12, now what happened? Now it is, now even Yaqub prostrate, not to that one Allah, but this Al-Aziz, now his son, Yusuf, he become, and he put them upon the throne of which? Not that throne of Allah, Arsha Bari. Oh, so Surah 12 ayat 100, I think even Yaqub now realized. And he raised his parents upon the throne and they bowed to him in prostration. And you know, Muslims can't say it, that they bow to Allah. Why can't they say this? Why can't they put the H in a capital? Because they would be in contradiction so obvious against Surah 12 ayat 4 and this ayat. After what Yusuf says, when they after they prostrated to Yusuf, and he said, "Oh my father, this is the explanation." Sorry, excuse me. Explanation of my vision of before. My Lord has made it reality, and He was certainly good to me when He took me out of prison and brought. He was good to me. Certainly good to me. Who took him out of prison? And He, my Lord. Now, which Lord is this? Who took him out of prison? He was languishing in prison. Who put him in prison? To make him realize something. Not that they didn't punish the evil. That was a setup. Shaitanu, true. Yet, I do this, all this. But these monotheistic people, they don't realize. You see what I do? And these people, they don't realize. Even then they say, now who, separate lords better or this one lord, the king of Egypt? And he was certainly good to me. Who took him out of prison? When Shaitan made that fellow prisoner, forget. Even then the Lord did not. Shaitan made he prayed and he told his fellow prisoner, mention me to your Lord. Now was the Lord, please, be just, be just. Now now what's coming? Style coming? So what style coming? Oh my God, Prophet Muhammad, we've got you. Ooh, I made a mistake here. Look what I've done. You must be crying. Oh, Zara has got me. She's got the name of my mother. No, my daughter, sorry. But she, at time, Prophet Muhammad's mother, he call her mother. Hmm? And he get up when Fatima Zahra, he say about Fatima Zahra, she's got my mother's title, Zahra. Ooh, ooh, Muslims, I did the wrong. I lied. Even my daughter coming here saying that we lied. We were great liars. See how we lied. Zara has caught me. My Lord has made it a reality. What the Prophet Muhammad say about Bi Fatima Zahra? She's the mother of her father, Yani Prophet Muhammad. Anyways, and Zahra, this Zahra is our mother, our grandmother. Prophet Muhammad crying, false prophet. I lied. She caught us. She caught us. I'm not used to crying like this in front of people. I just get them unleavened. Where's Imam Ali and his Zulfikar? Oh, Ali come, help me. Where Ali, my warrior? Medicam, medicam. Hide us, hide us. Hide our lies, come, medicam. Mama, Sana's coming. Not coming. We lied. She caught us. We can't break her arms. Oh, Ali, you cannot burn her. Apostate, heretic, infidel. Oh, Mehdi. My Lord has made it reality. And he was certainly good to me when he took me out of prison and brought you from Bedouin life after Satan had induced. Hello, Bichara, Satan. See, capital S, very good. Had induced between me and my brothers. Indeed, my Lord is subtle. Latif. They say Latif here because Latif is subtle. No. Oh, no, no, no. Sorry. I have not the transliteration of this. You already know sujood and all this, so that's why it's so many times. Allah. But Hazir Imam doesn't kill any. Even my great great grandson cannot tell me here. Shah Karim al Husseini. We have lied. Surah 12 ayat 4. Call to mind when Joseph said to his father, my father, I saw. So I did this 11 stars. Now look, now another way I'm doing this. Call to mind when Joseph said to his father, my father, I saw in a dream 11 stars and the sun and the moon. I saw them prostrating themselves before me, right? So taking Surah 12 ayat 100. Yaqub and the rest of the brothers, 11 brothers, the 11 stars or planets. Kaukab, they say. Kaukab is not stars. Anyways, maybe there are stars. Najam is stars or planets. I don't know. They've messed it. We've messed it up. Prophet Muhammad. I'm Prophet Muhammad. I'm crying. I cannot do anything. I cannot kill her. I want to kill her. I cannot take her as sex slave. I'm so used to tyranny, scaring people. But I cannot scare her yet. so, so now what's happened? Surah 22 at 18. Do you not see that to Allah prostrate? Was a dictator. Do you not see that to Allah prostrate whoever is in the heavens and whoever is on the earth, and the sun and the moon, and the stars, the mountains, the trees, the moving creatures, and many of the people, right? Who do they prostrate to? Allah. But upon many the punishment, I punished many like this, bringing Allah, this shaitan, true shaitan, Prophet Muhammad lying, crying, lying, crying. Now you are, no, no, my imams have left me, my power has left me. Your power has left you? So that Hatun Tasha, boom, boom, room, not working. Not working of Prophet Muhammad. He's crying. Let it be. I have to smoke. Where my son? Shah Karim al Husseini. Who are you supposed to prostrate to? Allah? I cannot kill her. I'm the winner. Sorry, YouTube saying YouTube. Sorry, YouTube. Surah 16 and 49. All living creatures and all angels in the heavens and on earth are in prostration before Allah. And never do they behave in arrogant defiance. Contradiction after contradiction. Again, Surah 12, Ayat 100. And the worship Allah, I changed it so beautifully that I tell my Shias that that for Khalifa you can bow down like that and it's not abrogated. This another meaning of prostration change here in Surah 12. She caught me, Zahra caught me. My own daughter's this Zahra title, Al Zahra Fatima, Al Zahra caught me. Her, no, no, my own daughter not catch me, but she have my daughter's name. She was born Shia. Maybe my shaitan. Come, come, believers. But your His Highness Agha not come here. His soldiers don't not come here. You Salim Ladani said that he was. I'm caught. Hello. So where is it now? Contradiction after contradiction. Who are you supposed to prostrate to? Right? Allah. Prophet Muhammad, where does it say that you are supposed to prostrate to other human beings? Only angels were commended to be. I made that up. Surah 16, ayah 49. All living creatures and all angels in the heavens and on earth are in prostration before Allah. And never do they behave in arrogant defiance, right? Contradiction, worship Allah by prostrating to Allah, right? At least this you have to take. Excess smileys also come. Don't become Sunnis. Your Prophet crying here. Calling Imam Ali, Zulfiqar, come. What happened to Zulfiqar? لا فتاة إلا Ali, لا سيف إلا Zulfiqar. Zulfiqar, come. She even caught Imam Ali. Zulfiqar not coming. Allah favors some above others. You see what has happened here? Because Allah favored some. This we we were jealous. We were jealous of these politics. Moment of confession from Prophet Muhammad, the false prophet. I am Muhammad the Mustafa. I call myself to Jawaria bin Tariq's husband's name, Mustafa. Okay, you, Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad, you smoke? Yes, yes, yes. Dammaru damma. Asha Bose. मिट जाए गम हमारे yes, yes. बोलो सुबह शाम Hare Krishna, Hare. If I sing this song, they'll say I'm Indian, I'm a Hindu, what not they've said to me. You know, even Arab, my family, they watch Indian movies and know Indian songs. See now, yes, we were jealous. Rivalry among ourselves. We could not take the politics. Now he turned out to be a king. King chooses Yusuf for himself. The true God, God us. This how Allah, through God bringing it on my heart. It's like, what the shaitan you got? Okay, you exposed me. True God, shaitan exposed you. Allah favors some above others. Now we come back. We come to Imam Ali. Look, Imam Ali was such a tyrant with me. He killed everyone that I don't like and live in. Sorry, that I jealous of. I took their oasis. Yatrib. So now the Zulfikar not come, Ali not come, because look what I did to Ali. Ismaili Shia, same as 12 Shia, right? Imam Ali explains Tawheed of Allah in Sermon 1. Whoever said, "In what is he?" held that he is contained, and whoever said, "On what is he?" held he is not on something else. So you're not supposed to even do it like this. Sermon 1, Najal Balagha Imam Ali. So Surah 43 at 84, and it is he who is the deity in the heaven and on the earth. A deity. Even say international. Don't put deity. You just okay, Zarafan. Ex-Muslim Ahmad first found this verse, and I mean he showed you. So you see, Allah is in the heaven as a deity, and what does deity mean? My Sunni Muslim also. Deity not mean deity mean God. Still you are lying? Still you are lying? You have no shame, Prophet Muhammad. A god or goddess in polytheistic religion that we were jealous of them. They had everything. Suleiman, Hazrat Bilqis, sun worshipper. Yes, surely there was something wrong with your mind, right? That's why the sons say here. Certainly, certainly, indeed, verily, were there in Joseph and his brother signs for those who ask. And when they said, Joseph and his brother are more beloved to our father than we, while we are a clan, indeed, our father is in clear error. See, favoritism, Allah teach. But if not, let's say, even in polytheism, the king, he favored the above. They understand. How come the polytheists understand and not be jealous? In them, there could be, but they don't change the religion like you have, Prophet Muhammad, and your forefathers, monotheistic prophets. Kill Joseph or, oh, come on now. You know, they don't kill him and this. That's right. I lied. No, no, it not come from Jibrail to me. No, they didn't want to kill him. It's just plan of the true God. So he teach Joseph a lesson and Yaqub. Truth coming out now. You are still used to, I want to, yes, I'm living and all this very tyranny. I'm very violent. Said the speaker among them. Do not kill Joseph, throw him into the bottom of the well. Who do you think saved him? Allah? Oh, the speaker among them, who was he? Maybe Allah saved. Huh? They said, Oh, our father, why do you not entrust us with Joseph? Well, indeed, we are to him sincere counselors, well wishers. Like Iblis told Adam to make him have the fruit from the tree. Oh, I lied. Oh, we lied. We were very, very jealous. Send him with us tomorrow that he may eat well and play, and indeed we will be his guardians. Jacob said, Indeed, it saddens me that you should take him, and I fear that a wolf would eat him while you are of him unaware. See how Jacob also not honest. Huh? So what they say? They said if a wolf should eat him while we are strong clan, indeed we would then be losers. Worthless what? So when they took him and agreed to, we surely informed them about their affairs while they do not perceive. They came to the father at night weeping. They said, Oh, our father, indeed we went racing each other. Yeah, all the seventh. Shirt stained with false blood. Yeah, although Yaqub says it is Allah's help alone that I seek against your fabrications. Like, he doesn't believe that this has happened to you. Of course, he's been told, like he shows that he's been given that insight or premonition or what you call it from Allah, sign. And there came a company of travelers and, okay. You see, where do they say that he's favored and he's out of his, he's totally in error, like he's not of sound mind. Our father said one of, Really, our father is obviously wandering in his mind, clearly mistaken, in error, clear. In order to grasp the full significance of the grievance the 10 sons had against their father for neglecting them, we should keep in view the condition of the clannish life. I've been made to my people. Look how they lie. I mean, they don't, I confuse them. Oh my goodness, what a sick man you are. What a liar. Don't call me a liar. I will unliven you. Call. Ya Ali. So this, you see, what Ali say in some, Ali, where are you? Ya Ali, Madad. Whoever said in what is he? in what in what is he? Imam Ali Najul Balagha 7-1. Surah 43 at 84. You made Ali lie against. Look how eloquently he's lied and deceived Shias against your own Quran ayat. I don't know. Yeah. I thought we were very intelligent, clever, and my progeny would keep my name high. Hmm? And everyone will worship me, thinking they are worshiping a god, hypothetical, they can't see. He's above everything. And you even made his highness Akh on the fourth line. God is above existence and not non-existence. And you even got Hussein, your grandson. I didn't care for my children. I wrote in another ayat, like not to write, but I told them that, these polities, they kill their children. And we wondered, we Shias, polities kill their children without knowledge. This is what how I wrote. I mean, how I gave it to them to write or convey. Kill without reason, huh? Mm. Ali not coming. Zahra's destroyed Ali, my cousin and son-in-law. Mm. Politics kill their children. Did I put children here? Oh, sorry, I forgot. You, Prophet, you remain calm here, silent. Sorry. Don't distract me right now. I have to save the Shias and the Sunnis. Have they not seen how many disbelieving we destroyed before them? These are false gods. Mm. And thus were feed to many polities to kill their children. Surah Anam ayat 1. Even this ayat, this surah gives out our lies a lot. Yes, Zahra has done a lot. Surah 6 ayat 137. God made the darkness, you say, once. 137? 67? You still want to confuse me. He's very, very nervous. Surah 6. Just, I not, I can't remember. I even forget my namaz, salah. Kill their children. Indeed, lost her. Do you feel any remorse for them? What you did to if until 1400? I not have any remorse. Indeed, lost are they who have killed their children from folly without knowledge. See what you did to your grandsons. What are you going to do now? They have subdued my mom. His Highness Aga Khan. Hmm. I cannot do anything. Hmm. Good, good. Hmm. Okay, so I think this is enough for now. Okay, and what else? No, no. Oh, good. She shone through Surah Yusuf our life, and that said that this Balti's king who saved Yusuf, established them. Mm. And they prostrated to Yusuf then. Yes, we wanted to be worshipped. And we made the God hypothetical. Mm. Yes. God in, deity in the heaven and on earth deity. Ismailis, you see, Prophet Muhammad crying here in heaven and in the earth. Fi is in English, is in English. Surah 4 ayat 131 says, and this deity, this God of Baltis, in earth, don't forget, oh Allah, you, what the Sri Sri Ravi Shankarji's kirtan, what the, I'm not Hindu. Most of them believe not in Allah without associating with Him. And now again, you see, still we people not to learn. But we bow down. How crazy, how deceptive. How, no, like we make you go crazy, thinking, brainwashing, crazy. And what do? We deceive you people so that you never get Allah. You hypothetical. And we, Imam Ali, even worse, my cousin and son-in-law, who married my daughter. And most of them believe not in Allah except while they associate others with Him. So again, Surah Yusuf, ayat 106 now. That was when they prostrated, we're told, it's 100. Surah. Now, again, these people are not believing. We never want to leave because we want the people to worship us, and we deceive them about the true God who is in the heaven. See it under your eyes, but how we deceived you, how Imam Ali deceived you. My cousin, son-in-law, he helped me, my right hand, my backbone, and we strengthened your backbone, right? Where it is say backbone? Surah Alam Nashra. My backbone, yes. This I really Zahra. Yes. I steal for here, there. Did we not expand for you your breast? Prophet Muhammad crying. And we removed from you your burden from your back. Where did it say? And we weigh, which had weighed upon your back. So we, yes. And raised high for you your rep. Yes. You see, we wanted exalt your fame, huh? Ah, Rafa, Rafana. Yes, we want a high reputation for ourselves. You'll never know God. You'll never know. He hypothetical. For indeed, with hardship come ease. Ali make it easy for you. Why, al usra, usri yusra. Ali help me. Indeed, with hardship ease. He kill. He like we kill, and we are killers. Surah 9 ayat 111. Huh? Sorry, YouTube. I don't mean that. Ayat coming. They kill and are killed. I make Ali killer. Surah 9 ayat 111. And say that martyrs will live forever and all this. Take from here and there. I do. Now this Zahra, she catch me. And where is my great great grandson and his army? Askari, Imam Mahdi, Ghaib, in occultation. Wait till he comes. Mm. So, by the way, Prophet Muhammad, you mean to say that His Highness Al Khan the Fourth, not the true Imam? What answer shall I give her? Hello, Shaitan, Suru Shaitan. My God, Allah. Tell her that, what will you tell her? There will be, I will tell you, there will be 73 sects in my, I have hadith, you search out Zara. Zara's. Only one, you know which one? If you say the 12 words have lied, who misguided them? Yes, the 12 words, they've lied. And Imam Musa Kazim was not an Imam. And these 12 verse terrible liars. Acha, misguided. Imam Musa Kazim never said he was a. Then what about Imam Ali Raza? Imam Ali Raza never said that he was an Imam either. Oh, and Imam Muhammad al Jawad, he even said that he was never an Imam. You not get it, Zahra? Even the Shias haven't got it, and they're in majority. 12 Shias are in majority from Ismailis. But you see, Allah say most of them are gone cases. Most of them do not believe, do not. Hmm. So now what will you do with the 12 Shias? What do you want? God will put them in the fire of hell. Very bad. If if you have a wrong Imam, then your right hand, when your book is given, they will be in the fire of hell. Because I've said here, right, my hadith, that the 63 sects, hadith, search it out. So you mean to say only Ismailis? No, his what happened to my great great grandson? Why he's become so cool and yeah, Surah 24 ayat 55. You not remember? Thank you for reminding me. I hmm. Famous hadith about the Ummah splitting into 73 sects bears witness to that. It was narrated from Muawiyah ibn Abi Sufyan. Where is it? Please give me the hadith. And only one, all of them will go. Look here. And yes, I said it. My Ummah will divide into 73 sects. All of them will be in the fire. I enjoyed so much. Hmm. I enjoyed torturing and killing, and even against Aisha, I set that up. Sarah, catch me. Gotcha, Prophet Muhammad. And I need to take a break. Please. Do not break houses. I was greedy for land. I took Yatrib and more from Surah is upcoming. You want to take a break, Prophet Muhammad? I like to take breaks and break houses. And my Allah terrorist. Zahra, catch me. This is time for confession. Yes. And you like to torture people, kill people. Because you see, we want the fame and name. Therefore, thou art free, still labor hard. We want people to, labor, labor, labor. And to your Lord direct longing. Turn your attention. So what else? Valley with every difficulty there is relief. But Zainab, Barfikan. For Zainab, relief not coming in Karbala. But indeed, yeah, Abbas, Amu, Joanam, this Farsi Noha. Zainab, Barfikan, Aman. What did it say? Without the relief meaning. I not to remember the proper Iranian words for this Noha. And raised high the esteem. Yes, we wanted this also. But now, this, they also wanted this high esteem. About the politics, I don't know, but at least I know that this shaitan, the true God, make it Surah Yusuf. He tell me, no, he not tell me. Quran ayats tell me. Quran ayats tell me. Okay, and you see, and the raised high for you, your repute. So see, first always your book have problems now completely gone. Shias, he tell you, okay, now it's taken away, Prophet Muhammad, from here, from me. Thank goodness. Oh, channeling Prophet. False Prophet Muhammad is gone. And for now, you want to take a break. And raise high for you your repute. See? So he straighten his back. His backbone, Ali, he say. And look what I did. So now for sure, why did I bring this old live streams here? It is He who is God in the heavens and the earth. What else is there that is in the heavens? And then Surah 12, ayat 106 again. Oh, now with regard to Surah Yusuf ayats, and most of them believe not in Allah except while they associate others with them. Already So just to make sure. And another ayat from Surah Yusuf. So most of the believers are associate mushriks, polytheists. Surah 12 ayat 108 says, see, this is my way. Again, so this from 12, Surah 12. I've done this. I'm just telling you this from Yusuf, Surah. Now that they've bowed and everything, even then they don't. Now you see what they say? This is my way. Now this not Allah with fi sabilillah coming, but now they say shameless. This is my way. I invite to Allah with insight. I and those who follow me. And exalted is Allah. And I'm not of those who associate others with him. How exalted is Allah? He's not beyond existence. He's in the earth as a deity, and he's in the heaven as a deity. Shias. How exalted is Allah? Surah 12, ayat 110. They continued until when the messengers despaired. Hello? What? He's come back again? We had this break? Oh, where did you go? You want to marry Bibi Maryam? You want to marry in heaven? You want all the women? Maryam, Asiya? Good God. To do what? Take a break. Look at this. Until when the messengers even despaired and they tell us, kufr nahi karo, this kufr, this disbelieving thing, this don't say disbelief, disbelieving things. How they say it in Urdu? I know how they say it in Urdu, kufr nahi karo, because you despair. And I looked at this word and was certain that they had been denied. Oh, so the people had denied them, so they despaired of the people, you would say? But some write it like the Sahih International, Prophet Muhammad. Oh, this come to me and like Shaitan, I have partnership. I myself like Shaitan, not that different. So I put it, I tell them that the messengers despaired, hopeless. They become like this disbelief if you despair, right? Of God. Oh, disbelief if you despair of God. Ah, you will say that. But how you will bring this ayat, your Allah? This not my Allah, this, yes, this true Allah. No, no, Prophet Muhammad, I got you now. Still lying without remorse. I've been subdued over the years. Even my progeny, this Imam, he's cool. You see, His Highness Aga Khan. Yes, yes, very cool. Yes, better. Much, much, much. 1,000 billion times better than you. So 12 ayat 110. They continued until when the messengers despaired of God guiding them, of the people, of not God here. Okay, okay, of not God. And were certain that they had been denied by the people. How I write here, very like I'm not right, but I always make mistake now too much. Prophet Muhammad, there came to them our victory. Yes, our victory it come, like Allah's victory come, and whoever we willed was saved. Who saved Yusuf and put him high? gave him a throne for his father also. He gave him so much. A non-believer king, Al-Malik. Prophet Muhammad has come back after a break. I hope you did not break houses. I cannot anymore. Good, good. But my true believers, extremists are very good what they are doing. Terrorism. Yes, I told them, kill like unliving and this and that here and there. Christians against Jews, against polytheists. Mm. I wrote like this. No, I'm not the right. Let me see. Surah 12 ayat 110. Now I've even Surah 12 ayat 110. So Surah, I have forgotten. I not to know how to Surah 12 ayat 112 or 10. I Surah Yusuf. 10. That's not 12. I keep forgetting. We will not make you. We will help you. We will not make you forget. That's why it not come. Because there's no 112 in Surah Yusuf. Hmm. You remember Prophet Muhammad? Allah tell you in Surah Allah, we will help you to remember. You will not forget, but as we will. That's why I forget. So I cover myself, you know. I, so that people not find out that when I forget that Allah not promised me completely. You see, but you will remember as I will. Wicked, wicked laugh you have. I was a wicked man. Very wicked, very wicked. They continued until when the messengers despaired. It doesn't say of the people. I make the messengers also despair, right like this. But you should read it in context, Zara. This ayat at least be fair with me. Why should, yes, be fair with you. Nor did we send before thee any but men whom we did inspire, living in human habitations. Do they not travel through the earth and see what was the end of those before them, and what will be your end, Prophet Muhammad? These poor polytheists, they are very good with us. You know, they say that we will not burn in hell, but we will have another life until we realize. So I'm not going to burn, but even though so cruel and wicked I was, these polities have saved me again. They have spoken the truth. There's no hell. There is no hell. Yet there's no hell. I scared people. Nor did we send before thee any but men. Okay, so what's the end of those before them? But the home of the hereafter is best for those who do right. Will you not then understand? Now they put in this, they continued. It also happened with the earlier messengers that for long they preached and long paid. See how much brackets they have to put for this ayat. They despaired of what? Hmm? Like Hazrat Musa, Hazrat Yaqub was crying and crying until he lost his eyesight. Became blind. Until when the messengers despaired. Despaired of what? No, read in context. What do you mean? Despaired. You mean, I meant to say, I was quite not clear because my shaitan not clear. Despaired of God's mercy, left and were certain that they had been denied help of Allah. They had been denied the help of Allah. Then there came to them our victory, our help, Al-Nasr. Yet, yet, Didera has caught me again. She's correcting me. My shaitan, my wickedness, my wickedness. Okay, I have to go now. I'm really tired. What a thing you have done. Great tragedy, 1400 years. Yeah. Now it's crying. Okay, thank you very much. Much grateful to all those helping, unseen and seen good in the King of Misr. The King of Misr, like that King today, helping true kings, true gods, helping on earth and in heaven, helping. Thank you so much for this truth. Thank you for the protection that I could bring out and share this truth. Thank you so much, all who are responsible for this, to help me in this, support me, and give out the truth and make me even understand the truth about the Quran ayats, like in Surah Yusuf now. We bring Prophet Muhammad's spirit to correct us. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. Wanted to gift His Highness Agha on the 4th a birthday gift of truth.